Alright, I've got one more review to put up now. This is a on a Stillaire clone. I've got this a few months ago. I just haven't been in the country to do a review on it. I just got it apart. This one's a clone I got on eBay. It's no clue who made it. It came in a plain black box. All it says is open and just bullshit on the side. Just a normal kind of fancy gift box. Came with the RDA, a drip tip, and a small baggie with extra O-rings and 3 replacement gold-plated screws. It's a decent RDA, actually. I mean, I was looking at reviews on it and figured give it a shot. One thing that was kind of impressive with it is the Cyclops eye air holes. They're really wide, and it's adjustable. So I got the well here. It's 3 pins. They're gold-plated pins. They're starting to kind of, corrode a little bit, lose their color, which is, I'm not surprised. Right now, I've got a dual twisted canthal coil at 0.27 ohms. Let's see. Bottom pin, the whole design is stainless steel. It's not like brass coated or copper coated or gold. So it's just a stainless steel pin. Construction wise, it's pretty solid. My only big complaint on it, 2 things I guess I'd complain about. The holes for putting the coil wire, the legs of the coils through, could be bigger. Fitting dual coil or twisted canthal, I have a really hard time trying to fit a dual coil like that between the center posts. I usually use one continuous wire and wrap it after I get it through on the other side. Which I like building my builds that way anyways. It makes it more difficult. So yeah, okay, let's put it together one piece at a time. Here is our top cap. It's got the Cartel Stillaire logo on it. This camera doesn't want to focus. There we go. And then it's the top cap that goes over that, where we can turn it. It's got the holes in it as well. We can turn it to adjust how much airflow we want. So wide open is actually, I think it's like too much. It feels too, like there's too much air. I don't know. It doesn't really, I close it a little bit. It doesn't seem to make a big difference. It just feels more natural to me. My biggest complaint about this is just now, before I made the video, I had to get this fucking cap off this thing, and I couldn't do it. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was all one piece. It was that tight. I'd actually grab it with a pair of pliers and knock the piece out. It's always been like that. It's way too tight. That O-ring just, I don't know, maybe I should try one of the O-rings that came with it. Maybe it's better, but that's impossible to adjust with your hands. Keeping that in mind, now that I got it apart, what I'm going to try is I took a dab of olive oil, which, okay, if it burns a little bit, I'm not that afraid of olive oil. And I'm going to kind of just rub it around the O-ring. And I'm hoping that's going to just make it easier to turn it, man, because this thing otherwise is like impossible. You put it in and forget about it, unless you have some tools to take it apart. So I'm just going to coat that area, just a little bit of olive oil, not drench it. I don't know, we'll see how that works. I'm actually going to put a little bit on the inside of the well as well, just on the top part where it's not going to be in contact with anything else. So we'll try that, and I can turn it a little bit now. It's still fucking difficult, man, but now I can turn it, and I have a feeling after it sits for a little while, heats up, cools down, I'm not going to be able to turn it again. So, like I said, wide open is too much for me. I'm going to turn it close a little bit. I'll just mention too, I don't know, because there's so many clones of these things, it's hard to tell which ones you're getting. This one, if it makes any difference, has a serial number on the back that says 2884. This autofocus sucks. Sorry. But yeah, it's 2884. So let's go ahead and I'm tired of that juice. Throw some liquid on. And it's pretty low ohms. Get my cap on. And also came with this drip tip. It's gotten a little bit ruined, but it's lasting pretty well because I've had this for a while. The drip tip's kind of nice. I like them wider, to be honest, but it's not bad. It's got this cool little lion on it. So one of the legs is starting to wear off, but the rest of it says lasted. And same with the logo and stuff. It hasn't worn off at all, which that shit never lasts with me because I'm always taking it in and out of my pockets, getting it scratched up, whatever. So that's it, and this is how it performs on should be a fresh battery and on a Pegasus mod clone. Not too bad at all. It's one of my favorite ones, probably after this Plume Veil. This is the second favorite RDA I have right now. Of course, it's going to be performing as good as your builds are, you know, so that has a bit to do with it. I'm not the best at building coils, but I'm pretty happy with this one. I'm liking the dual Canthal microcoils, and flavor-wise is nice, and even at a low ohm, it's not getting too hot. I'm not feeling much heat at all coming off of it, even after long drags and continuous. I mean, this, and of course, not as bad as a Plume Veil, but almost as bad. It goes through juice quick, so a few big drags, you probably got to drop some more juice on it every time. And that's it for the Stillaire. Thanks for watching.